My son believed his wife was taking care of me. He trusted every promise she made and every explanation she gave. He never imagined that behind her perfect smile was a secret that would destroy our family. For 8 months, I stayed silent, not because I was weak, but because I was waiting for the right moment to reveal the truth. My name is Margaret Hayes, and this is the story of the dinner where my son finally discovered the betrayal I had been hiding. That evening, I prepared the dining table carefully. A white cloth covered the table. My finest dishes were placed neatly, and in the center sat a simple beige envelope. Inside that envelope was the truth. When David arrived with Clara, he hugged me warmly. "Mom, I missed this. Your cooking always feels like home." I smiled. I made it just like old times. Clara stood behind him wearing an expensive dress, jewelry, and the same charming smile she used to hide everything. "Oh, this is beautiful," she said. "You always make dinner special." I looked at her and replied calmly, "Yes, tonight will be a very special dinner." Soon after, Reverend Cole arrived with official papers. Clara looked surprised. "So this is a charity dinner?" she asked with a laugh. I poured everyone a drink. "Not exactly. Tonight we're going to talk about trust, honesty, and giving." For a moment, her expression changed. After everyone sat down, I opened the envelope. "David," I said softly, "you need to see this." I placed the documents on the table. His face changed as he read them. The money he had been sending every month for my expenses was not reaching me. The $5,000 transfers had been going into an account controlled by Clara. "Well, what is this?" David asked. Before I could answer, Clara quickly interrupted. "There must be a mistake. Banks make errors all the time." I looked at her calmly. "Then maybe you can explain the spa bills, vacations, and personal purchases made with that money." Her smile disappeared. At that moment, Bennett, the company's chief accountant, entered the room with more documents. "I checked every transaction," he said. 8 payments, $40,000. Not one reached Margaret. The room went silent. David slowly turned toward his wife. "Clara, what did you do?" Tears filled her eyes. "I was only borrowing it. I was going to return it." I shook my head. 8 months of lies and forged documents isn't borrowing. It's betrayal. David looked devastated. He had trusted the woman he loved while she secretly betrayed the person who raised him. That night, Clara left. But even though the truth had finally come out, I felt no happiness. Because sometimes justice comes with pain. A few days later, the case reached court. With Bennett's financial evidence and Amelia's legal help, we proved Clara had taken the money through fraud and deception. The courtroom was silent as the evidence was presented. Bank records, fake documents, receipts. Every detail revealed the same truth. Clara's lawyer tried to claim that I was confused because of my age, but Amelia opened my journal. For 8 months, I had recorded every visit, every conversation, and every detail. "My memory is not the problem," I said. "The truth is, the judge reviewed everything carefully. Finally, the decision came. Clara was ordered to repay the $40,000 and was removed from control of David's finances. Justice was served, but watching my son lose his marriage broke my heart. I realized that winning the truth does not always mean feeling victorious. Sometimes it means accepting the pain that comes with it. Months passed, and David stopped contacting me. I understood. He was trying to rebuild his life and accept his mistakes. Instead of keeping the money I recovered, I decided to use it for something meaningful. With Reverend Cole and Amelia, I created the Grace Hands Foundation, a place where elderly people could find help after being betrayed by their own families. Every week, people came to share their stories. A grandmother who lost her home, a father whose savings were stolen, a widow whose signature was forged. I listened because I knew their pain. Then, one stormy night, someone knocked on my door. When I opened it, I froze. David was standing there in the rain. His eyes were filled with regret. "Mom, I'm sorry." He broke down. "I was wrong. I trusted the wrong person. I doubted you." I helped him inside. "Everyone makes mistakes, David. The important thing is having the courage to face them." He told me Clara had disappeared after taking what was left of his money. But I felt no anger, only sadness. My son had finally learned the lesson I wanted him to understand. The truth may hurt, but lies destroy everything. David asked if he could help with the foundation. "I want to use my life for something better," he said. And slowly, he changed. Every weekend, he worked beside me, helping people who had suffered the same pain. The son who once ignored the truth became the man who protected it. Looking back, I thought Clara had taken everything from me. my money, my trust, my peace. But she had also led me toward a purpose I never expected. I learned that dignity is worth more than wealth. That forgiveness does not mean forgetting, and that truth always finds its way into the light. A mother's greatest victory is not proving she was right. It is watching her child finally understand what truly matters: love, honesty, and the courage to choose the truth.